This, if we don't have any plan to include Jeffrey Schlupp to the Black Star squad, we should let the player be. He said he has retired from national team. Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GAH and good morning. No intro, let's just go straight into it. There are reports that Chris Hughton is looking to sit down and talk with Jeffrey Schlupp. Now, let's not forget, Jeffrey Schlupp has a beef with the Ghana Football Association. As for that one, a long-standing beef with Ghana Football Association, with Coach Otto Addo for denying him to be part of the Black Star squad during the World Cup period. Now, the new coach Chris Hughton wants to sit down and talk the matter out with Jeffrey Schlupp. Jeffrey Schlupp this season has been phenomenal for Crystal Palace, scoring 3 goals and giving 1 assist. But my problem with this is, if we don't have any plan to include Jeffrey Schlupp to the Black Star squad, we should let the player be. He said he has retired from national team. He said he has retired from the Black Star. We shouldn't go and be probing this player again and then not select him for subsequent Black Star matches. We can't stand that bad, PR, that bad atmosphere around the Black Stars. What happened the last time was uncalled for. It was unnecessary, but then emotions were involved. So we allowed it to slide. We allowed, Jeffrey Schlupp and his agents to say whatever they wanted to say. But my only worry is that if the coach has no plan for Jeffrey Schlupp, I beg you, Chris Hughton, if you are watching, I beg you, don't go. Do not go. If you know you don't have any plans for the player, do not go. And also, if you go to the player and tell the player, oh, Jeffrey Schlupp, yes, Otto Addo didn't do well. He didn't call you. But now, new regime, new king, new law. I want you back to the Black Stars. And Jeffrey Schlupp says, no, please let him be. We shouldn't stress the player. We shouldn't even force the player. If he's willing to play for the Black Stars, yes, that's a completely different conversation. But to the extent that we have to convince him to play for us again, it's not necessary. There are a lot of players who can play similarly to what Jeffrey Schlupp plays. But then if he's still willing to play for the Black Stars and put things aside, yes, I think it's a good call. So this is the latest coming from the camp of the Black Stars. Chris Hughton wants to sit down with Jeffrey Schlupp and talk things out. I don't know whether this is a good idea or a bad idea. So guys, let me know what your thoughts are on this down below in the comment section. Now let's move to Italy. Let's move to the Serie A. Yesterday, AC Milan versus Cremonese. We saw Felix Afena-Gyan start for Cremonese. Even before this game, the coach has been talking a lot about Felix Afena-Gyan's development so far. A lot of people were concerned, as Afena-Gyan, ever since he moved from AS Roma to Cremonese, he's not getting playing time. He's always on bench. I mean, Felix Afena-Gyan and Kasane Bebre apa this year. And then finally, he has been given, or he has been rewarded with, playing time. He started in the game against AC Milan. And when he started, he played 73 minutes. In that 73 minutes, he had 23 touches and also completed an accurate pass of 6 out of 11. A total so far score rating of 6.5. Honestly, it's not a good, numbers for a typical striker. The game ended 1-1, which I think at the end of the day, the job was done. But Cremonese looks like a team that might be or will be relegated at the end of the season. But I'm just happy Felix Afena-Gyan is getting few game time to help him develop into the league. At AS Roma, I mean, he was used as a squad player, as a substitute player. But then when he comes, I mean, fast, he makes that impact. But here, he's trying to adapt to the team. Yes, he's trying to adapt. So I think with time, we are going to see a lot from Felix Afena-Gyan. Talking about AC Milan, I don't know if you have noticed, AC Milan, like they like Falawa, AC Milan. I've noticed that thing about AC Milan. They like cheap things. From what I'm gathering, report says that Daniel Amartey is on the radar of AC Milan. Now, Daniel Amartey has lost his position at Leicester City. Even though the coach was changed, Dean Smith is the new coach of Leicester City. Daniel Amartey doesn't even get some playing time. He doesn't even get some to play. But the problem is, Daniel Amartey's contract expires in June. So he becomes a free agent. Now, AC Milan and Inter Milan want to sign Daniel Amartey. Wow. When I saw the news myself, I was surprised because AC Milan they like cheap things. Wow. If you see the kind of players they have signed here, Origi and they signed them as free agents. So they like free wow. But Amartey going to AC Milan or Inter Milan wouldn't be a bad transfer at all. At least I would love to see him, move from Leicester City, where he's not being appreciated at the moment, to another team where there will be less scrutiny, where he will be appreciated and will get enough playing time. Because we all know how important Daniel Amartey is to the Black Star squad. If he's not getting playing time, then we should be crying because it would affect his form. So Amartey's transfer, rumor is that he could be on his way to AC Milan or Inter Milan, and I pray that one of these teams just signs Daniel Amartey. Yes, one of these teams just signed Daniel Amartey. As for Daniel Amartey, I'm always on his case because I really love Daniel Amartey. Only that sometimes, he can do some silly mistakes in games that would cost your team. But then, regardless, he's a very good player. Yes, so those are the 3 stories we have for you this early morning. So guys, let me know what you think about this down below in the comment section. Chris Hughton wants to sit down with Jeffrey Schlupp. What do you make of that? Do you think it's the right move, or we should just let sleeping dogs lie? We should just allow him to move on with his life, or we should call him back to the Black Stars because we need his quality and then expertise to help the Black Stars probably win the African Cup of Nations the next time we play in. And also, Felix Afena-Gyan starts for Cremonese against AC Milan. Are you impressed with his performance or not? We'll leave a link in the description. You can watch his highlights. And also, AC Milan, Inter Milan are interested in Daniel Amartey. Daniel Amartey, I'm just happy. Daniel Amartey finally. Or call Italian Serie A. Yeah, so I'm happy Daniel Amartey is attracting interest from big clubs in the Italian Serie A. So guys, let me know what you think about these 3 stories down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and also don't forget to turn on notification. Have a nice day. See you in the next video. Pow.